Good morning. This is Sri Primo here, and what an amazing game between Delhi Capitals and Lucknow Super Giants yesterday. And that's why IPL continues to raise the bar in terms of close finishes, exciting finishes, and, and almost like improbable finishes. When you looked at what happened yesterday in the match, um, tough to watch these matches. On the US time when it's like early during the work time. But anyway, got to watch the highlights and some post game interviews as well. But um, the one thing I did see there was that Delhi, they played actually in Vizag. And then the toss was won by the Delhi captain Akshar Patel, and he opted to bowl first. And they posted a mammoth score of 209 for 8. It was a treat to watch Nicholas Pooran coming back to form, and Mitchell Marsh was just blasting his way with 72 of 36, and then Nicholas Pooran 75 of 30. They set the tone. Great batting, amazing batting, carting the ball over the boundaries for six. They put the score. They were on track to get to 250, and this could be the second time this season another team would cross 250 if they had batsmen had put some 20 to 30 runs. And we'll come back to that because um, I do feel that um, I do feel that Punt kind of alluded to the fact that the scores was okay for his bowlers to defend, but I think his coach Lance Kloosner, the great South African, disagreed with his captain that they were 20 to 30 runs short. And I do think that that has something to do with it. When I looked at the innings itself, they had everything going their way. Um, LSG, they had the score. They could not muster the score. Like when I looked at the end of 16 overs, it was 168, and then in the last 4 overs, they managed to score just 40 runs. I mean, usually they try to score, and they had the wickets in hand. Sorry, actually, when I looked at the Super Giant score, they had 177 for five. It was not 160, 177 for five in 16 overs, and they lost very quick wickets. And they could not muster enough runs. And I think it would come back to bite them. Miller did hit a couple of sixers at the end, but pretty much the middle order down failed to perform completely. Punt, the captain, was out for zero, went for a very uh, bad shot and caught by Faf in the deep of Kuldeep Yadav. For the Delhi bowling, you had Mitchell Stark, who was able to uproot the stumps with his excellent bowling. The one to Bishnoi was a classic. Um, just shattering two stumps and 3 for 42. Mitchell Stark, the veteran Aussie. And Kuldeep Yadav was phenomenal. His wrist spin really gave a lot of problems in the overs for um, the overs for Super Giants. 2 for 20 in 4 overs. Great strike rate of 5. Economy strike rate of 5. But when Delhi Capitals batted, they were out of sorts. Faf was one player at the top who managed to score a quick fire 29, but everyone else failed, including Akshar Patel had 22 of 11, but again went for I would almost call it like a weird shot. Was trying to sweep Digvesh and caught by Pooran. And Stubbs managed to score 34. But the attack at 65 for 5, it looked like all curtains down in 6 overs. So the run rate wasn't great. But when Faf du Plessis was out, it was 65 for 5 for Capitals. And it was left to the uncapped player Ashutosh Sharma, who's actually a impact player for Mukesh and Nigam, who scored excellent partnership that they had um, from 113 for six when Stubbs was out to 168. They were able to take the fight into the Delhi camp. And um, wickets were falling at regular intervals for Delhi. Stark, Kuldeep was run out. Uh, but one man show, it was Ashutosh Sharma who took, belted five sixers on his way, 66 of 31. And the game was interestingly poised, and it was 211 for 9. So Delhi won by one wicket. The chase was, they had a very tough chase going on. And I think give credit to Ashutosh Sharma and Stubbs and Nigam, who really, I think it was very poor bowling by Delhi. Shardul Thakur bowled 2 overs only. I took 2 wickets. Um, you had Bishnoi was belted for 53 runs, and then Yadav was belted for 47 runs. So that's where you are, when you have 8 overs and 100 runs, um, and your regular bowlers were not able to bowl their full complement of bowl. I think that's where you're going to see that you're going to lose more matches than not. So with that, uh, I believe that Punt and Lucknow miscalculated. They didn't score when they had to. They thought that score was enough. But give credit to Delhi for coming back. Despite losing 5 wickets for 65 runs, they were battled with the hands of a young player, Ashutosh Sharma. And then that's how it ended. And with 3 balls to spare. And I mean, it could have been any other way. I mean, but Ashutosh took them home, and fantastic win for Delhi in their first match. So today we have a very, very exciting match between Gujarat Titans and Punjab um, Kings. Looking forward to this match. It's actually going to be at Ahmedabad, one of the largest stadiums in the world, cricket stadiums in the world. So let's see who comes out on top. Thanks again for listening. Good night.